Hello, everybody. How are you? I am Sun Psychic Jean. Please welcome Terry Lee, Pure Visionary Psychic Medium, and Terri Suzuki from Kigaru Spiritual Journeys. Thank you for joining me, ladies. We were having a little bit of technical difficulty, so please forgive us for being a minute or two late. Oh, she did get it in. She said we'll be there momentarily. Hello, everybody. Hello. I just wanted to make sure if you guys can hear me okay, if you guys can say loud and clear or a little fuzzy, it was my sound that was the issue. And Terry Lee, how about if you just say hello and let us know how your day is going?
My day is going great. Everything is popping here all at
Let us
once.
know how
And
your day is going. My day is.
um,
That was me.
we got
Sorry.
some gremlins going on here.
Yeah.
Everything's popping here. I have incredible allergies. But as I understand it, my mic is a little fuzzy too. We can't figure out why, but hope that you guys will all just bear with us.
Yeah.
And we'll make it a good Friday anyway, won't we?
Guys will all
Yeah.
just bear with us. That
Yeah.
was me again. I was trying to play with my sound before we came on, and I think we have it all figured out. It did is okay. Richie says I can hear you, and is anybody else? If anybody else can tell me how my sound is, and to Terry. So Terry Lee, you said what things are popping? What would be popping?
Well, as you know, we were buried under many feet of snow this winter. And finally, oh my gosh, late April, we started to get the sun. And so now the rivers are flooding and everything is popping. I love it. I mean, I love spring and it's great, but it does give me terrible allergies. So
Oh,
I can bear with it.
Yeah, I think you guys are maybe a week to 10 days behind us with because of the snow that you had because
Yes.
that was us 2 weeks ago. It was very difficult. I mean, not difficult, but the allergies came on all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
Yeah.
And welcome back to Terri Suzuki from Kigaru Spiritual Journeys. How are you today, Terry?
I am doing fine. I am surprised because I'm not as jet lagged as I thought I would be, but um, I came back to all half my tulips are already bloomed now, and I didn't get to see them.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
You get to watch them grow up, right? I know.
yeah, yeah. I
Well,
went
mhm.
crazy and planted a lot of them this year, so. And
Well,
then said, "Well, heck with it. I'll go to Japan and miss them all."
oh,
So
very
how is it
nice.
in Japan, if I can ask? What is happening there? Are they experiencing a spring, or what season are they
Um,
in?
they're in spring, and to be honest, it was very much like here. In the Pacific Northwest,
Yeah.
we've been very up and down, like snow, really hot,
Yes.
snow, really windy, really cold. I mean, just there's no continuity to the temperature. Kind of the same way there. Some days I found myself wearing every piece of clothing I had to create as much layering as possible.
Wow.
Then other days, uh, having to take them all off except for one. Did want to stay out of jail.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow.
it was fun though. And of course, as we were talking before, I rode out a couple earthquakes while I was
Yes.
there. So,
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. And how was it? I mean, what did you feel like?
Um, it was really fun to be there. I felt like I had not practiced my Japanese language enough. I was not speaking enough Japanese. Um, but it was fun. I got to see a lot of temples and go to a lot of spiritual things, and
Oh, that's
it was
so
fun.
cool. So give us a little Japanese, Terry.
Uh, Watashi wa
Ah,
Suzuki desu. Oh gosh, now I can't even remember the things I'm supposed to know for sure. But I could tell you if I don't understand. Wakarimasen, wakarimasen. Um, or like I try to be cool with my mother-in-law instead of going out the door and saying sayonara. I might say jamata. Like I'm cool. Jamata. Like I know what I'm doing. And but I also might be just as likely instead of when I'm leaving to say itekimasu, which means I'm going, but instead saying irashimase, which is thanks for coming into our store. So might you never quite know what you might get.
Oh, that's great. I love it. Well, I would just be saying domo arigato.
Well, that would be good because that's the most polite thank you of all.
Oh, good.
Aw.
Oh, good to know if I get myself in trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love to go there.
Put all three words in there, the domo, the arigato, and the gozaimasu, then you are golden.
Oh, okay. I'll work on that.
Wow. So that's like saying thank you very much instead of just saying thank you or thanks a lot. It's all of them, right?
Right. It's the most honorific thank you. Other than there's one more if you were saying thank you to the Emperor of Japan.
Oh,
There would be one more fancy that I don't know, but so she would be very fancy doing that. Um, so like if I said thank you to my mother-in-law, I'd probably say, arigato gozaimasu. I could my husband can just say arigato, but
mhm.
I'm going to stick the gozaimasu on the end to make it because she's more honorific to me.
I
Um,
see.
but I probably won't go for the emperor type with her. That would be a little too far.
Well,
All
we
right.
have some kindred spirits in the chat here. Ruth says she would love to go to Japan, and
Oh,
Fern says her mom is going to Japan in June, just
Oh,
next month, and she says I need to go at some point. It's an island nation, and it's absolutely gorgeous,
beautiful.
beautiful, and so tropical there, isn't it?
well, parts of it are tropical. Tokyo's right in the middle, so it's about Pacific Northwest, or rather. They're just a tidge warmer than we are.
Mhm, mhm.
I see. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Just lovely. And tell them how long it took you to get back to the United States.
It takes 8 hours to get back because you're following the global winds. You're,
Mm.
you're floating on the global winds. But to go there, it takes and 10 hours and 15 minutes to go there because you're fighting the global winds. So,
Well,
Ah.
didn't you leave on a tomorrow and you got here on a yesterday? Like there was a whole day
Oh,
that just went like this. Because
yes,
wow.
it crossed.
I left May 11th at 4:30 in Japan, so 4:30 in the afternoon, and I arrived back in the United States on May 11th at 10:45.
Wow.
So I had to live the day twice.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
yeah, it's kind
What
of
an adventure.
fun.
Wonderful.
Wow, that is really amazing. I when I heard that, yeah, that's just amazing. I know that Starfish is telling me that my sound is very low. I know. That's the whole reason why we were late. I don't know what else to do. Oh, hi Judy. Thank you very much for that very generous super chat. That was
Oh,
really nice. Really nice.
lovely.
So let's go ahead and see what we have starred. So I do have Fern. Fern is first, and she says, "I've been seeing swans everywhere. Is there a higher message from my team about that?"
Hmm, okay.
I think that StreamYard is making some changes. I think it's StreamYard, but that's okay. I'll try and do it. All right. So let's see what Fern has to say. So I'm actually asking the Swan Collective to help me to convey to you their message. So I think I'm not sure of what the term is called, but I think that the swans mate for life. I'm not. I know there's like a term that describes that, and for some reason that's sticking out to me. Fern, is there something going on with your love life? Are you falling in love? Are you looking for somebody to fall in love? Um, Let us know. Give us your mom's name, Ruth. I saw one of your questions. How about ladies? How about you?
Well, I immediately, when I tapped into Fern's energy, I have a giant swan on my stage, a giant swan. And the message it's conveying to me is one of, it's giving me a sense of royalty, of importance that I feel like they're trying to tell her how incredibly important and loved she is, that um, her cog in the universe, her connection in the universe is incredibly important, and that they want her to know it's important and to value herself and I kind of think this might be for everybody to all of us to think of ourselves as a little bit of royalty, a little bit of there's some sort of importance they're trying to let her know that she is important.
Beautiful. It's because she's a powerful soul.
Very nice.
The message I got, and I checked on it 2 or 3 times, it's someone communicating something to you through the swans. I do not know who this entity or being is, but what I keep hearing is beauty and grace, beauty and grace. And similar to Terry's message, know that the way will be made for you. It will be easy. So what I'm seeing are the swans just gliding through the water, seemingly, with no effort at all, and just the beauty and grace. I'm going to tap just a little bit deeper to see if I can get who this message is from. Come on. It's a woman. It's definitely a woman. And she's laughing at me right now because I'm trying so hard. I don't know who she is. Can you please tell us who you are? What your name is? This woman is extremely close to you. Not a mother. Maybe a dear friend, a very close friend. I'm seeing like that buddy kind of, her arm around you. She's got just beautiful light brown, kind of maybe blonde hair with blue eyes. Very smiley, very happy. She wanted to let you know this that there's some kind of perhaps hesitation for you to really love yourself, to be true to yourself, to give yourself the best in self-care because you deserve that. And the beauty and the grace is the beauty and grace of your soul, the beauty and grace of your soul, and that there is so much of that surrounds you, and she's wanting you to appreciate it. I don't know if you can validate anybody similar to that. I don't know what your age is. She's not, I would say she's middle-aged, and she's saying hello through the swans. If I had a little more time, I could maybe work on the name, but she's still laughing at me. I'm sorry, I can't get the name.
Fern, is there anybody that has crossed over the other side that may be wanting to connect with you that's a little bit more middle-aged? What was the other description?
Very light brown hair, or possibly a sandy blonde with blue eyes. Very, very nice smile. And I just felt a real closeness, a very deep closeness to you. And I'm not sure, when you see the age, you're not really sure if that's what they're portraying themselves as, or that's the age she was when you last were with her. Just jot it down. It may come to you later, but thank you so much.
Okay, very good. Well, I just noticed that it said that Google Chrome, and I did an update either yesterday or this morning, and it says that Google has used my microphone. I'm not sure if that's the way it's always been, and I'm just now noticing it, but
Google.
I know. I know. I don't know whether to turn it on or off. Currently in use. I don't know what to do.
Never heard of that.
Sorry, everybody. Let me just.
Oh, Fern is saying she thinks it could be someone she didn't know in this life. It's possible.
And are you actually talking, Jean? Ooh, ooh.
Sound.
Well, I know she I think it could be somebody I didn't know in this life, but for some reason I wasn't going to say it because I'm like, oh, this is kind of out of the blue, but I kind of got Orion Collective a little bit.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And it's interesting that Fern thought of that, feeling like it could be someone.
But I think that the main message is, you are very worthy. You're loved. Yes. You're part of the whole universe. Yeah.
I think, can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you.
I think it may be a new love coming in. Oh, she said she connects with the Orion energy, definitely.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Well, supposedly starseed from Orion. So maybe that was the passage there.
Wow. Lovely. That was really good. I mean, I think that all aspects that we covered may be happening. There's a lot of things happening for you, Fern, and for a lot of us because of the change in. If Valerie's here, please help me. The moving into Aquarius, as well as the frequency changing for all of us as well. Wow, definitely. Good for you, Fern. Keep us posted. Keep us posted. Thank you for your question. She was the first one in. She knew something was up, right?
She must have.
All right. So I have Lady Silver here. Hi, Lady Silver. Thanks for coming. Oh. She wants a Mother's Day message from her mom, Frances. I love that name.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any reason why I'm saying bananas? She's saying she's giving me an image, a taste, something around bananas. I don't know if this is a joke or if this is a food or um,
Maybe she's going bananas. I got a feeling of um, immediately just this delightful woman, and she's so delighted to be here. She's so delighted that you have made a way to communicate with her today. That your heart and your mind and your love is focused on her, and she's just delighted, like like she's invited to the party.
Mm.
That's the feeling I get.
she's very young at heart, and it
Yeah.
seems like you two were friends, not just mother and daughter. And you had a very a wonderful relationship with her, and she was like your confidant and your advisor at the same time. She was able to be grounded and stand firm, and be confident in this is what is important for you to do, and this is what is important not to do. She was always very firm and certain in her. She was had a conviction in her advice, and she's telling me that you two were really good friends and had the same sort of energy that you guys melded together. I'm not sure if there was other siblings in the family. She loved Harry Belafonte. Wow, excellent.
Good taste.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, if there was other siblings that were close I mean, obviously everybody's close to their moms, but you two kind of hit it off on a different level. Um, and you were each other's support system. She's just showing me how close you were. Um, so let me know if that makes any sense. How about you, Terry?
I, oh, go ahead.
Which Terry?
Suzuki?
Um, I see a lady on my stage who is just so proud, and the first thing she said to me was, she is such a good daughter, such a good daughter. I get the feeling that um, she didn't live as long as she expected to, that something kind of cut off her. Something was a little shorter than it should have been. And she just really, she's like, "You're such a good daughter." It was, you know, so nice being around you. It was just a very loving relationship. And she's showing me that she she's saying something about that whether if people are a mother or not a mother, it doesn't matter. We all can embrace the mother energy, the the energy that helps people grow, that helps people, grow like a little garden that feeds their soul. And she wants to pass some of that on to you, that you can encourage others.
She did say, she said, yes, that makes sense. And
Mm.
she said that she had a stroke at an early age.
Oh,
Mm. Yeah, I felt something was cut too early. Yeah.
ah. Well, it's interesting. I tapped into a little bit something that like that Jean was expressing, but I kept hearing we were pals. We were pals,
Mm.
and I had a vision of you dancing together, uh, like just gut laughing about something. Just
Mm.
a wonderful, wonderful, joyful love. Like she uh, she wants you to know how grateful she was and is for having this time with you. And she is just so grateful and honored. That's the word she's saying. Honored. I'm honored to be your mother. And she loves you very much.
It's really sweet. What a special Mother's Day message from her. Thank you
Yeah.
for your question, Lady Silver. And blessings to Francis.
Yes.
It is
What a
really
lovely message she gave us
good.
about
Mhm.
nurturing mothers. That's beautiful.
Okay, we're sticking with mothers right now, and Wiki would like a message from her mother, Maria Luisa, for Mother's
Wiki.
Day.
Lucia.
I'm getting that she was a little loud, or could be a little loud, or would have loud sort of responses, um, almost like you know, like she would holler out in response. She wasn't quiet or meek. She would be boisterous and be outgoing and be. I just hear her being loud and not afraid to being loud, and not you know, in the sweetest way, but just that she was her voice was had carried from time to time in a responsive way. And when she was talking in a normal voice, it wouldn't be. But if she would be responsive, if she would find something funny, her laugh would be louder than normal. Then just she wouldn't just have a little giggle. It would be a little bit louder. Just let us know if that makes sense, Wiki, and make sure that we're having this thing because there's lots of moms here today. That's for sure. Yes, Jean. Okay, she was one to holler at. If yeah, that's the first thing I heard. Okay, we have the right one.
Good.
So if you guys have something, you can jump in. I'm just going to go in and get another message.
Well, I'm still thinking, but the thing is I kind of got the same thing about her, that she was loud, but she says I was sneaky a little bit. That not sneaky in a bad way, sneaky in that you looked at her and you thought, oh, she's not going to be loud, and then it was a sneaky loudness.
She said she had a big laugh. Yeah,
Oh,
and you wouldn't expect it from such a petite woman, and you
Right.
know, otherwise mild mannered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what she's talking about, the sneaky part. That's You didn't expect it.
And this is their way of just confirming that it's who it is. It's who they are, for you to validate so that we can get the message. And can you say her name, Terry Lee? You said it perfectly. Maria
Lucia
Lucia. Okay.
or Lucia. I'm not
I
sure.
said,
The first thing she gave me right off the bat was just this giant pink heart that kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
oh,
Just a beautiful personality. Just, I want to say that she had her own way of being charming. And I'm not sure if she's telling me this or I'm feeling it, but she told me that she wants, if I were there, so there's some kind of special cake. She keeps talking about some kind of special cake. I'm trying to get it. There's some kind of special cake she wants to make for you. I am unable to get the specific kind, but it was a cake that was made for a very a special occasion, a special time, and she's saying how much she enjoyed sharing those special times with you, the celebrations and the parties. I'm getting that she liked to dance. I'm seeing the pink heart again. She's just like overflowing with love, and that pink is it's a beautiful, beautiful pink, like the pink you'd see on a balloon for a brand new baby girl. Just that really bright, vibrant pink. And I'm hearing some music. I don't know if she played music or she just enjoyed music. And I'm just feeling her dancing. I'm sorry, I can't get the name of that cake. It's some kind of special cake. I
I think I got your cake.
You got my cake.
I think it's an Italian cream cake.
Oh.
I don't know for sure, and
Oh,
the other
pink
thing
was a fave color. Oh.
I don't know, but
Ah.
she's so excited about family.
Yeah.
She's just so big about
Oh.
that.
Okay, that's
Um,
the music. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's so
oh,
beautiful.
so she's just extremely happy. And part of it is I know a little bit too much about Wiki, and
Oh.
she's like, there's a big family trip, and she's excited about that. She's going on the trip too, so
Oh,
she's
wow.
going to be
Cool.
there in spirit, or was already there in spirit. So
Nice.
okay,
Wow.
Very nice. Very
Love
nice. Well, the love is undeniable, and
it.
good going, Terry Lee. You are knocking it out of the park. You got it.
Oh, dear. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to stay open.
it's working. It's working. Well, thank you very much, Vicky. We appreciate your question. And I have Amy Chechka here, and she said, I would really like to know if my fiance, is it finances?
Finances. Maybe fiance's got some finances. Who knows?
You know what? Your financials will hold out and hopefully increase soon. I have to take time off from work for a while and want to make sure I'll be okay money wise. Well, uh, Amy, what I'm being encouraged to share with you um, is it, affirmations, saying I have everything I need and everything I need I already have. Like there is just like a sense of well-being. There's a sense of that everything's going to be okay, and no matter what happens, I'll find a way. It's almost like something. If you were to need something, as something else would pop up, and you would get like a refund check from something that you forgot about a while. Just trust in the universe to go with the flow with you. And if you need to take time off work, and you know that your finances will be a little more strained than usual, it's really important to keep that open flow, that trust in the universe, that the affirmations of I have everything I need, and everything I need I already have. It's this relaxed feeling of of abundance. It's not a place of lack or worry. It's almost like we're worrying about something that hasn't happened yet, and they just want us to relax. They want us to relax and allow the universe and our loved ones to help us with the flow. How about you, ladies?
um, well, they gave me this really, really close up of the ground, like plants, a dandelion, some things, and they kind of were showing me you could look at this like this is bad, like there's a weed there, it's a dandelion, and that this landscape is a little drier, a little bit, harder to negotiate. So they said, or you could zoom in a little closer and see all the abundance, see all the life closer up. And so I really think that what they're saying is it's going to be about perspective, that you're
Hmm.
going to have what you need. And I think that what Jean passed on is exactly right, that it's about perspective, and it's about already calling in the abundance you have, just how you look at it. But I think they know, that you, they know they're going to take care of you.
That's beautiful. Well, I drew some cards. Um, the first card I drew was the Knight of Pentacles. Lovely, lovely lady on a horse there. In this case, in this instance, and with the other cards that I drew, I believe that what this is indicating is just stay grounded. And by that, I mean, and that in a sense is not having a worry. Get your plan and stay with it and stay grounded. The next one I drew was the Three of Cups. Very good card. Now, that can be a collaboration. So keep your eyes open for ways that you could use your creativity to work with someone else. It might be a friend. It might be somebody you already know has something that they can work on with you to help you with your finances. And then I drew the Hanged Man. And a lot of people don't like this card. I personally like this card a lot because it's about letting go. It's about seeing things from another perspective, ladies. Exactly that, right? So it chimes right in with the other ladies are saying. Just let go. Remember these other two cards. Stay grounded and look for opportunities to work with other people, and then look at things from that happy, positive perspective. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Well, very nice, very nice. All the best to you, Amy. And it's an exercise in. They say just get out of your own way. Sometimes, that we have. Oh, you're welcome, Wiki. Thank you. And I just wanted to say hello to Lady Soul stopping by. Hi, Lady Soul. Thanks for being here. And all the best to you, Amy. And practice this and let us know how it works for you. It's a perfect opportunity. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
Wonderful.
Okay. So I have Karen Doyle is here. And she said, can I get a message from her mom, Ellie, for Mother's Day?
Oh, I love
And then
this.
after Karen, I have Judy Christensen. And after Judy, I have Chase. So Judy and Chase, just say hello and let me know you guys are still here. So Karen Doyle, her mom, Ellie, for Mother's Day. That's okay, Lady Silver. I appreciate that. So Ellie is telling me, Karen, this is your Mother's Day, that she is saying that it's important for you to recognize your role here in this world and to celebrate yourself as being a mother, and to take this. This is an honored practice that is now yours. She just wants to turn the focus on you. And she says, yes, I am your mother, and that thank you for the wishes, but she said to focus on you. I'm not sure if she was always like this, always turned around and didn't want the subject or to be the subject of attention, but she just wanted to turn it around to you and make sure that you honored yourself, honored the role that you're in, and the place of honor that it helps you to be. Ladies.
Well, it's interesting. I immediately saw your mom and you in the garden, I'm assuming, when you were young. I'm not sure if she was big into gardening or flowers, but I'm seeing a young girl, so I'm assuming it's you, handing her flowers and giving a hug. And I think what she was saying to me was, tell her thank you for all the beautiful Mother's Days she gave me. You always gave me love from your heart, sincere, precious love. And I am so grateful for that. And I'm just seeing this garden just full of flowers.
So are you done? I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
did. Yeah.
Uh, she's just giving me colors and no explanation of these colors. And I'm seeing this lovely lavender color, that's been smudged in different places with gold and copper and silver. It almost looks like wrapping paper.
Hmm.
And it's just this lovely, lovely kind of spring color. And so I don't know if the light purple and those colors mean anything to you, or if I don't know if she's highlighting that you're going to get something and you'll know it's from her when you see the wrapping paper that looks like this. I don't
Ah,
know.
there
But
you go.
that's all I'm getting is just these colors. And it
Mhm.
almost looks like flat paper. So I don't know what else to tell you than that.
So
Ah.
Karen says, nice, very nice. And then she says, wow, wow. So, yeah, Karen, I just, she's a beautiful, beautiful energy, and she really is trying to express herself in such a beautiful way. And sometimes things on the other side are not easily explained here. So I'm sure that, listen back to it, close your eyes, feel into it, and just accept all the
Mhm.
precious messages, love, and oh, she said she paints. Okay, now
Ah, there you
you
go.
you
Well,
speak
but
with color. Hmm.
yeah, well, that's really interesting because when I saw it and I was trying to feel into it more, I kept thinking, oh, she likes abstract art. She likes abstracts. And I'm like, so I don't know. But yay.
Your mom is sending you beautiful messages.
Very,
Oh,
very cool.
wow,
Oh,
Hmm,
wow.
wow.
very nice. She paints colorful clouds in oils. Very nice. Thank you for yes, she is. She said yes, she is. Yeah, how beautiful of a communicator she is. Thank you very much, Karen. That was really interesting,
Yeah.
very interesting, and something to contemplate and look into more. So Judy, thank you very much again. She says, "Hello. I have a new bird feeder in my backyard. Why are the birds not coming to the bird feeder?" And where's Joan, Wisdom Seeker Joan, when you need her, right?
Mhm.
She
she's
would know,
she,
she would pull a bird card and we'd know.
she's very much the birder. Well, my husband does have a bird feeder in the back, and he did say at one time that it does take them a while to find it, and for some reason. But let's tune in psychically and see what we can figure out.
Well, actually, right away, I got two things. One, which is that it is new to them and they don't particularly love new. And also, though, that this is a bountiful time. They can
Hmm.
get lots of little new bugs and grubs and things. So there's an awful lot on the menu right now. Um, I do feel that the birds that are around you are very happy about your bird feeder, that they appreciate you, that you take care of them, that when they can't find the right food, they can get, whatever food that you have given them as well. So that's what I got, ladies.
Well, I happen to have many, many bird feeders in my backyard. So I'm trying to keep my head clear and not get my head into this. But the feeling I got was um, something blowing, something. I'm getting the sense of wind and that something moves in the wind, you might check the environment and make sure that it's very still where they are and it's not in a super windy place, or that it's a little more protected, because I'm getting the feeling that it's just not secure enough yet for them to feel like they're comfortable with it. Um, yep, that's what I keep getting. And it is true that it does take them time. I always say they tell each other, right? Because when I fill my bird feeders to the top, it seems like there's like one little bird that comes up and goes crazy, and then pretty soon there's 10 birds on the bird feeder. So I have a little sign in my kitchen that says this place is for the birds. So,
Aww.
but how wonderful and what a joy for you, and keep at it. Perhaps maybe think about the wind, or maybe something that could be loose and blowing in the wind, that kind of spooks them a little bit, but stick with it. It's really worth it. I love my birds.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, all the best to you, Judy. Let us know how you make out. Thank you very much for that very interesting question.
Yeah.
And we have Chase. After Chase, I see Ruth. Ruth, let me know if you're still here. And then after Ruth is Helen Gibbs. And Helen, just let me know if you're still here.
Jeez.
And Chase says, "Hi, everyone. Can I have a message from my mom, Elvira, please?" So, Chase, if you could just validate, I'm seeing a woman that kind of has like twist here and a pin, a twist there and a pin, this piece kind of pieced up and a pin. It seems like she had many pins or many directions or combs or different things that she would stick in her hair to make it look a certain way. But it's only like a few pieces of hair with this pin, a few pieces of hair with that pin. She's just showing me that she had um it was a style. She had like wavy hair, and instead of it being sort of unruly, she would like pin it back and pull it up, and she would have it in different directions. Does this make sense to you, Chase? Yeah, I see Ruth. Ruth is still here. Wiki, you can't see her because she's on Facebook, but Ruth says she's still here. So let me know, Chase, if Elvira had a tendency to wear her hair like that. This is the first thing that she's showing me. She was very beautiful. She had big curls. I don't know if it was naturally wavy or if she had a wash and set and she would pin it up. Oh, Chase says, indeed, it makes sense. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm always shocked. I'm always shocked. It never gets old, I'm telling you. She
Great.
just, wow. Thank you, Elvira. And I ask them for something that they can validate that I know
Mhm.
that I can go on with the message. Okay. You girls can jump in if you'd like. I'm going to go in and get the message.
Well, she's giving me two things that are kind of a little bit, one that's like I kind of like, I'll just say it because, that they talk to us for a reason, but she's like, "That's not the name I gave you, young lady." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, something like maybe you're going by your middle name or something, or I don't know." But she's like, "There's another name." Okay, and she's not letting me drop it. Maybe she had a pet name for you or something. I don't know, but she's just like going on. I'm like, "Is that what you want to lead with?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Really?" And then there's something about raspberries. Either she loved raspberries, it was her favorite, or that I feel like she's saying you are kind of juicy like a raspberry, that she loves the tartness of you, the richness of you, just I don't know, she's just all over there me with the raspberries right now. So
Well, it's interesting. Does she play cards? She just keeps saying, I play cards. And she was showing me cards. I'm not sure if that's like, I don't know. Is it like a bridge or something like that? Or is it like going to the.
She's saying her nickname was Mazuma
Oh, how cool.
because I guess I don't know, maybe because of the last name, I don't know.
I don't
So
know.
that's the difference with the name I think you were picking up.
Oh, okay. Because I
Okay.
thought she was saying Chase wasn't using, that there was another name for Chase.
Okay. That's so what I saw. I'm not sure if it was a casino or she loved to play bridge or cards or she's showing me that. Everything else. She's celebrating. She's saying, I'm celebrating you. I'm celebrating you always. Okay. That's kind of all I'm getting right now.
It's the fact that Mother's Day is such a combined celebration because I know that um, we celebrate each other on Mother's Day because they gave birth to us, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's, we are their child and they are our mother. And it's just it's such a bond, such a beautiful love. Oh, she did play bridge with her girlfriend.
Oh my gosh. Well, hello.
She was big with all the evidence, wasn't she?
Yes, because it came in so strong, like you said, Terry, just so strong that you had to say it.
Yeah.
Well, how nice. How lovely. Oh,
She
that's
definitely is celebrating you, Chase, and she's celebrating the relationship. She's
yeah.
celebrating the Mother's Day, and she's saying this is a miracle. This is a absolute miracle, and people have babies every minute, every second of every day. And she said it is a constant miracle.
It
And she
is.
said that she is celebrating you and is so grateful to be your mother and so grateful that you're honoring her.
Oh, oh, I'm getting clipped.
Aww.
It's a very powerful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how interesting was that? She's very good at communicating too.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Chase. She,
Yes.
she's not too talkative. She just wanted to get in there and get out. Okay, so Ruth is here, and she said that she's been going through some hard times lately. Is there a message for me? I miss my mom so much.
Oh,
Oh,
So sorry for your trouble there, Ruth. And Chase says, "Thank you, beautiful lady." She's crying now. Happy tears. Yeah.
oh, that's
Hmm.
wonderful.
You're welcome, Chase. So Ruth, I'm not sure what your mom's name is. I don't know if you put it in there. She probably put it in and I missed it. I don't see it there, Ruth, but we'll try it the best we can. Oh, she said Peggy is her name.
oh,
Oh,
great.
Becky.
Peggy is saying, Ruth, you're stronger than you think. She's saying these trials and tribulations that we are going through that pull us down to the depths of our souls are an opportunity for expansion. It is opportunity that it builds our character and helps us to realize what's important in life. She's saying that these things are hard, these things are difficult. She said that they are the lessons and the wisdom that we gain from going through these difficult times is what expands our soul on the other side. She's saying that you are stronger than you think, and she's just reminding you that without uh, the difficult times, we wouldn't appreciate the good times. Without the difficult times, we wouldn't have perspective on what is really truly most important in this life. And she's saying, you have got it all together, Ruth. You are on the right path. She said, you have a spiritual sense and awareness to you that you can see both sides. You can see inside of situations and understand the meanings. She said, but that doesn't make it any less difficult for you to go through. She understands this and she's sending you extra strength for you to rely on. Oh, she's telling me to call on her and rely on her and lean on her,
Yes.
that she is still there for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. I got that too.
I got virtually the same thing.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if you were a surprise to her, but she was just, what she told me. Okay, let me just get it back. So what she was saying to me was, don't don't forget about miracles. You were a miracle for me. You were my miracle. I love you so much, but don't lose sight of those miracles because they happen every single day. Every single day. She's wanting you to think about miracles a lot. How wonderful miracles and good surprises are. I just feel this push from her to uplift you. She's uplifting you right now. And yes, she said to me, just call on me. You don't have to miss me. I'm right here. Talk to me. Talk to me and invite me in. We still share so many things together. And I'm very excited for you. There's good things coming. I can feel that push coming from her. And yeah, miracles.
Oh my
That
goodness.
message.
Practically the same message, just a different way of looking at it. So right away she showed me a gray cinder block wall, bricks, this wall of bricks, the strength. She said, you got all the strength. You are strong, stronger than you think. And then she slowly is showing me, though, that the gray wall needs to be fixed a little bit of mortar put in. And then I see, though, that on the other side of the wall, on her side of the wall of you, she's putting in mortar too. And
Oh,
and the wall turns from this gray to more of a black tone, but the mortar turns red, like her love is infusing it, is
wow.
infusing the wall, making it even stronger. And she says, all you have to do is remember. Remember, she said, especially around this time on Mother's Day, some of the things she told you as a child, you will remember, and they will be mortar to your wall. It will
Oh,
be, strengthening you and strengthening you. Oh,
that's
since I like
amazing.
to build, I think that's why she showed me the mortar and the wall.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
She is there for you, Ruth. Definitely.
We're
Aw,
experiencing the power of mothers today.
I
They're coming
know.
through so strong.
Mhm.
Invincible. It feels
Wow, yeah,
invincible.
very powerful.
We're sending you lots of blessings, Ruth. Let us know.
She was always my strength. She commented,
Let me just go back there.
Yeah.
Oh,
"Yeah,
aw.
Yeah.
wonderful." Well, she's still your strength, and she's still right there for you.
Mhm.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so next I have Helen. Did Helen say she was here? I'm not sure if I said Helen, but I have Helen and then I have Sherry White. So Sherry, just let me know if you're still here. Is Helen, uh, I thought I said Helen. It's hard to remember and to go and get messages and come back.
Yeah.
Helen, you may have said you were here. I'm sorry if you did. Just let us know if you're still here. Let me see.
She's still here.
Oh, good. Is that what she's? Oh, no,
Well,
that's.
maybe
Yeah,
I'm,
both. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Helen. May I please receive a message from my mother, Leona May, Mr. Everyday. Aw, and that rhymes. And Sherry, I see you too. And if we have time, Heather Caldwell, I'll try and get you in if we have time. So, Helen Gibbs, Leona May. Helen Gibbs, Leona May. Was Leona a nurse? She's showing me that she wore a little hat, a little cap. You know how the nurses used to wear those little
Yeah.
white caps? Oh, are you saying yes, Terry Lee? Are you saying yes to the nurse or are you saying yes to the cap? So she's just showing me that she wore a little cap, and I'm not sure if she could have, sometimes like if a waitress or other professions used to wear caps for different reasons. I'm not sure if she. Oh, Helen says you froze on me. I know. Sorry about that. So, Helen, is your mom or was your mom a nurse? Did she wear a cap on her head for any reason? You know how nurses used to wear a little cap, or like sometimes even if in the church, if she was religious, if she wore like a
Like
uh,
a pill cap. They used to
yeah,
call them pill little.
yeah, but the oh, what am I thinking? A little piece of lace on her head.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, Helen, fast forward your thing because just fast forward a little bit. I think she's a little behind because we froze. hmm So she's just showing me that she's coming through with a little cap. I just wanted to try and get that validation first, if she was a
Mhm.
nurse or if there was another situation. She's also showing me because of the other woman or the other mother that we spoke to who had these big curly hair. She's saying that my hair is quite a little straighter than that. She had more straighter hair, a little darker hair, and I see a little bit of a cap on her. And so let's see what else Leona wants to say to Helen. The hat is turning into a crown, and um, she must be quite spiritual woman, and she is very honoring the Divine Mother, and she's referring to the Divine Mother with the crown on her head, and she's saying that it's important for all of us to honor the Divine Mother in each one of us, whether we have children of our own or not. She's saying that there is a divine feminine, a divine mother We all are nurturers. We take care of each other, and we are fertile for this earth. And she's just reminding you of this. Um, she said, no, not a nurse. Okay. So just let me know she is quite religious, or not necessarily religious, but spiritual, because she's showing me the cap turned into the crown for the Divine Mother. And either one of you have anything you can jump in? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I got something about the head as well, but I just see her with this cool hair, this cool, it's like she's showing me herself like in the 1960s, and she's really cool. And she also made some sort of reference to the Mamas and the Papas, which is a group, a singing group.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like she really was in tune. And I don't mean like in tune as like a hippie or anything, but she was like, I think she really liked music. She was a cool person back, in the 1960s. She would have been very in crowd. And it's all about the hair, and it is looking very fancy, but straight and flowy. Fiona May, is there any? So I think that what she's trying to tell me is the message to her daughter is to go with the flow a little bit more, to move to the spirit. So I think she is still referring to that spiritual mother, that go with the flow of the spirit. Don't second guess yourself. And I think she's saying, quit being so hard on yourself. I think that's part of that free spirit that she felt more in the 60s, that probably went away a little bit in life, but she's referring to it now, that quit being quite so hard on yourself. It all works out in the end.
Well, I immediately got the feeling of a woman who, and that's what she said. She said, I always tried to do things. I tried to do things the right way. I tried to make things easy. And I got the feeling of a stylish woman, very, very well dressed and very pretty. But the message that came loud and clear from her was, you tried so hard to please me, and you are the perfect daughter. I love you so
Oh,
much. And I see every instance and know every instance where you tried your very best to be a good daughter. And she's just giving me all of this love for you, that what a beautiful daughter you are. And the same feeling that I kind of got from yours, Terry, too, was that don't be so hard on yourself. You're really amazing. You're an amazing woman. She wants you to know you're an amazing woman. And she's so proud of what you've grown into. She's proud of what you've done with your life, and that you should honor yourself. She's saying, honor yourself. Um, yeah. And she wanted to relay to me that she knows how hard you tried, and how dedicated your heart was to her. Yeah.
That's really beautiful, Terry Lee. Thank you very much. She said we were just looking at pictures of
Oh,
her in the 60s. Wow.
oh, that's cool. Very.
Wow. And it's amazing that all of the mothers are telling us to turn the spotlight around and focus on you. That we
Just
are here in this world.
yeah.
Each mother that we touched on today turned it around and said thank you. Like, if you weren't my child, I wouldn't be a mother. And it's almost like a combined celebration, and that divine mother inside, or the
Yes.
that the crown on our heads. And she's saying that we all have this special feature inside all of us. How I know, and Heather's saying she loves those messages. It's
Oh,
amazing what
yeah.
they're bringing through.
Powerful
Um,
day. Powerful day.
yeah.
Yeah, I have to say it kind of caught me by surprise. Even though my daughter brought me a beautiful Mother's Day present, she's leaving out of town. I get to babysit the grand doggy. But she brought me a present this morning. Didn't really occur to me that, we were going to be reading so close to Mother's Day and there would be so many mother's messages. But wow, did they come through loud and clear or what? I mean,
Oh,
beautiful.
She said she did take care of her at the end. So
Okay.
that's what she was thanking her for. Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. She saw it all. She understood. Oh,
All the best to you, Helen. Thank you very much for your question. We appreciate it very much. And we have Sherry White and Heather Caldwell. I think Heather's still here. Yeah, she's here. Heather is next after Sherry White. So Sherry says, may I get a message from my mother, Marlene? Hi, Sherry. Thanks for being here. Let's see if you can get a message from her mother, Marlene. Sherry White. So I'm seeing that Marlene was a smoker, and she was a little bit, on the trim. She was a little bit high energy, a trim, very much a go-getter. Like she could lift up a car if she needed to. Like there was nothing this woman couldn't do. And she did the work of like 10 men, is what she's telling me. She's very, very strong, and she lived life like at full throttle. And yet, when it was her time to go, she makes me feel like she just like one moment she was here full force, and the next second she was gone. And this is what she's saying yes, but she's just saying that that this is how she intended her life to be, that she wouldn't have had it any other way, and she couldn't fathom going through life sort of resting on your laurels. This was something that was like almost like a pet peeve of hers. Like she had no tolerance for people who rested on their laurels. Like she would have a thing or two to say to me, that's for sure, because I like to get in my downtime. Like I scheduled that in. She didn't have downtime. But let's see. She's saying yes, yes. It sounds like her with the strength of 10 men, always moving. No, yes, this is her energy coming in.
Yeah, it is.
So if you ladies have a message, I'll go in and see what else she has to say.
She told me right off the bat, tiny but mighty. Tiny but mighty, mighty, mighty. And I too saw her smoking, and I couldn't really see how that fit in other than driven. She was telling me that she was driven, at the same essence of the message that you got. She was very driven. She liked to get things done. She wanted to accomplish things. And I heard as well that she left the building. She said, I just left the building. So that was the message. But what I also get, she's saying, there's a side of me too that you knew that others didn't see. There was a part of me that you understood better than anyone else. And she's sending you love. And she's saying she's very grateful for that touched her heart, that really moved her deeply inside, and that she appreciates you so much.
Yeah.
And I think, hold on, I think she's got something else. She is a force of nature, this woman. She wants you to know that she's proud of what you've accomplished in your life, what you've done, who you are as a woman. She wants you to know that you have achieved beautiful, wonderful things in your life, and that she, again, like the others, is saying she was very honored to be your mother.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, I got the same thing. This lady is a force of nature. She is really an interesting character. She's interesting in that she's showing me she was quite beautiful, but I don't know if people would have thought that because she does her nose had something a little bit unusual with it, but I think it's just gorgeous. And just a force of nature, and she kept saying a saying to me, um, you know, use it up, make it do, or do without. She kept saying that old saying, and
Wow.
but then she softened it a bit. You are supposed to do everything in this life that you want. Do everything. Don't be afraid to do everything, but don't also she's also saying don't let her standards be your standards. In other words, if you have to rest more than she had to rest, don't feel bad about that. But she's just saying, do it. Just get in there, do everything you want to do because you only get one shot at it. You only
Mhm.
get one shot at being Sherry. Um, Otherwise, you have to go do somebody else. You got to be somebody else some other time. But have fun, do it all, and don't have any regrets.
Yeah, that's
Awesome.
beautiful. She's the only the message that she's giving me, Sherry, is to trust your heart, trust yourself, trust your instincts. That she's whispering in your ear, and she is the gut feeling that you get. This is her sort of nudging you and guiding you, and she's saying to trust yourself. That you are a very strong woman, and that you can that you can weather the storm if need be. She's just letting you know how strong you are and that she's there guiding you. She's your guiding force. How beautiful is that?
Wow.
Beautiful, Marlene. Beautiful, Sherry. Wow. Sheesh, I could go all night. My gosh. Keep going like this. Okay. One last question here is Heather, and Heather said, can I get a message from my Aunt Carla? Charla? That's
Charlotte,
Charla. Thank you.
I think.
Sounds right. Charla sounds right.
Hmm.
So Aunt Charla is showing me UFOs. She's showing me like the disc, like the saucer, I guess, shape of a UFO. I'm not sure if this shape means something else to you. Um, but I'm not sure if she was into astronomy or loved the stars or loved astrology or loved, she's showing me, it's very vague what she showed me, but it could also be like the rings of Saturn, like this kind of a shape. And it's not very defined, but you know how like a UFO would have that kind of a shape and the rings of Saturn would have that shape, and she's just showing this to me, Heather. So let me know if that means anything to you. Aunt Charlotte. She liked astrology and the stars open. She is open minded. She liked astrology and the stars, and she was open minded, she's saying. I'll put that up just because nobody else can see it. Excellent. Well, she's a good communicator. She's saying follow the stars. She's saying keep your eye on this. She's reminding you that these energies are affecting things on Earth and all of us. That it's important to be not just globally minded, but in universally minded. keep your eye on the universe, keep your eye on the galaxy. There is much important information that is out there for all of us to learn from. But she's quite pointed, and she seems highly intelligent and a little scientific. And but she's very matter of fact, and yet kind of like relaxed and kind of just saying if you want, or I'm not sure, she has like this sort of relaxed feeling about her, and yet the things that come out of her mouth are very, not very scientific, but they're very fact based. Not sure if that means anything to you, but yeah, how about you ladies?
I just felt observant when you were discussing that. Curious at heart. But the first thing she told me was, I give good hugs. And then a curious heart. She's talking about heart. Not like a wandering heart, but a heart that likes to explore. Her inner self really loved to explore. She's telling me to do something, and I'm going to go do it. But I'll finish up what she told me. She showed me this thing that I have, and she said, you have to show this. You have to show this. She's saying she knew from former lives that there was so much more going on, that it piqued her curiosity and her creativity. She's saying there was a lot of fun and laughter. I hear like women laughing, kind of maybe even gossiping. I'm not sure. Just telling stories. And perhaps you being there as a young girl, she's showing me just women and laughing. And I'm going to go do what she said, because that's what I'm going to do. Go ahead, Terry. I'll be right back.
Well, her I don't have quite as fixed message, but right away when I tapped into her energy, I heard the rubber hitting the road. The rubber should hit the road. And I was just seeing these dark treads, like she really wants you to make motions to get going. And then she showed it another way, and I could just see this big hiking boot. I'm really low looking up, and there's a hiking boot climbing up the rocks. So I think she's just really like, get on it, get going, take advantage of everything. And I think she's offering basically some motivation to you to help you really put the rubber on the road there. So
Yeah, like an explorer, right? So
yeah,
Heather,
like just get out there and do it.
she said, I love UFO messages and universal communication. She is saying she felt like she was saying that was her. And she said she was also very matter of fact. And then she said, wow, all the women in the family laughing. And Heather said, go explore. She told me that. Wow. That's
cool.
the hiking. Wow.
I don't know if I can pull this off. Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Too much reflection of my computer, but there you go. Can you see that?
Yes.
It's a still. Said, go get the. This is a photo I took, and then I created it into what it is, and it's called Chasing the Starlight. And that's what she told me to get. So there you go.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
It's one of my favorites. It's just one of those magical things that happen. And I think of it a lot when I think of how exciting life is and what we have ahead of us, So go chase that starlight. Ooh,
wow.
She's cool.
Get the rubber on the road, chasing that starlight.
Thank you very much, Heather. And thank you, everybody, for coming and for just a very magical evening, especially with these two ladies. It's always a magical evening. And I love being here with all of you. And just have a wonderful weekend. Please stay tuned. Please do subscribe to Kigaru Spiritual Journeys, Terri Suzuki's channel. And please subscribe to Pure Visionary Terri Lee's channel. All of the links are in the chat and down below. And we all are offering private sessions. And I'm letting you know these private sessions are getting better and better each day. And so now's the time to treat yourself, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Well, thank you all very much and have a wonderful Friday night.
Thank you, Jean. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye,
Thanks,
everybody.
everybody. Thanks for all the moderators. Thank you. Bye.